Welcome to I'm an Adult. I'm Destin Legary, and this is my good friend Mark Medina.
What up, yo?
And we won't talk about your wife.
That's fine.
Just kidding. This is Amanda Medina. Amanda, say hello.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Talk louder.
No,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
She's nervous. She
Yeah.
actually helps us with Instagram.
Yeah, I've
You
been
do break
behind
ups
on
from the
it.
show. It's fine.
I'll catch up.
I
So
love
t-
ketchup with
so-
French fries.
So today, Mark, I have you and your wife on the show. Or
Yeah.
we have your wife on the show.
She showed up.
Yeah.
This is my show.
This is her show. It's all her.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
So-
What's the
Get
subject?
out.
So right away on the last episode, we talked a little bit about your marriage. What was your wedding day like?
It was hell. It wasn't bad. It was fun. So
you can
here's
say
the
whatever
deal.
you want. You don't
Here's
have
the
to say
deal.
that just so.
No. So here's the deal. When we decided to get married, it's because I was going to move away to college, right? This is a long story short. And she was like, "We need to get married if you want me to move with you." And we're like, "Okay, let's get married in 3 weeks." Well, it was actually her mom's idea.
Well, I mean, it was my idea. I told my mom
To get married.
Yeah, I was like, "You have to marry me. I'm not staying here without you." And with our religion, we couldn't like live together. So
Yeah.
I was like, "You should marry me." And I told my mom. My mom's like, "Yeah, definitely do it."
They thought it would get rid of us.
Yeah.
Then you moved in.
Then
That's
Then
it.
I moved in, and
They're like, wait, no.
yeah, so we didn't have
We were
a
19.
ton of
Yeah.
time to prep. We didn't have one of those like, oh, we're getting married in 3 years. Let's start planning now. So it was real basic. We went and registered at Target.
You bought your
and
pants.
Well, I think you get
Wait.
you get a lot
You
of
registered at Target?
stuff. Yeah. Why is that weird?
What does that mean?
You don't
Like
know
a
what
wedding
registering means?
registry?
Oh, okay.
Wedding registry. Because we
confused it.
didn't have anything.
I
yet.
thought I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
You registered to get married at Target.
no.
And
That's
then
when we got married.
yeah,
Yeah, we got married at Target.
At the food
Lord,
court.
coming out. She didn't even work at Target yet.
No.
weird. That's how she got the job.
Yeah. No, registered at Target. My mom bought her wedding dress.
Okay.
And she did, yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
I don't remember all the
her
little details.
parents, I rented my clothes, and her parents paid for that. I don't know how that happened. This is weird, but yeah, my mom bought her dress, and her parents paid to rent my clothes.
There's a
and-
lot of that with families, I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard in weddings where like people
Yeah.
are paying for things and like both families help and
But then,
is that
like,
what you
my
guys
brother
encounter?
paid for like all the like my best man and stuff like that. Like he
Okay.
paid
I
for
thought
those.
Mike bought
and-
his own stuff.
Oh no! You
So
know,
the
we-
moral of the story is they don't remember what
We
happened.
don't. I mean,
It was a whole mess. So
That was
we
almost
bought
10
a bunch
years
of
ago.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then so the story I was telling last time is like the actual day.
It's stressful.
It is, but at the same time, like it wasn't too bad. I don't know
No.
about her, but
Yeah.
like so I woke up that morning.
I was ready to go.
I remember two things. So I woke up that morning
Bought your
and
pants.
I wanted to go buy some pants. Because
I can't believe on your wedding day you're
Right.
just like, all right, it's my wedding day.
yeah.
I guess I should buy some pants
Well, because
today.
we rented
It was
a
that or
shirt.
jeans.
We
Yeah.
rented a shirt,
Okay.
and I was feeling okay.
Yeah.
But I remember, like at the last minute, the night before, or whatever, I tried everything on, and I was like, "This isn't gonna work for me."
Your pants didn't fit
Here's all
right.
this.
So I wake up, I go and I buy some pants.
Yeah.
Went shopping at a few stores, and then I remember thinking, "I want a Jamba Juice. It's my wedding day, damn it!"
Yeah.
And I bought a Jamba Juice.
Okay.
And
I don't know how. I hardly remember the day.
well, because this is just me by myself. just
yeah,
driving
I
around.
wasn't there for any of that.
And I go over there and people are getting ready, and then we just went to the church, and her cousin is just getting everyone ready, and
Yeah.
it's pretty low key. But yeah, the part that I was stressed about was all of our friends were all young, so none of them
Yeah.
could like drive, so they needed
Oh.
me to pick them up, and so the wedding was
Yeah.
supposed to start at 6:30.
Yeah.
At 6:15, I'm still in town. We got married in a town called Armona.
Yeah.
I'm still in Hanford picking people up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is bullshit. Like,
But it's okay though because his grandparents were late.
so
Oh,
So
really?
it held the wedding off
Oh,
anyway.
okay,
that's
So they drove. There's one church like in that whole strip of road, and there's cars out there and people outside coming in like dressed nice, and his grandparents kept driving past it like 4 times. Like, I don't think that's the church. Before they finally realized, yeah, that's the church. And like, I don't know if you know this, but when people get married, usually an usher will.
You're
like,
not supposed to
walk.
see each other or something, right?
Well, yeah, you
Well,
don't see each
yeah,
other,
but-
but then the ushers are supposed to walk the grandparents in. You know what I mean? Like the
Sure.
dad walks you down the aisle, but usually like an usher will walk your grandparents in on
Sounds-
both sides.
Hearing about what you guys went through sounds super stressful and all these
Oh, it wasn't that
rules and everything.
I mean-
I've
We
never
just,
been
we
married,
just did,
though.
we were 19 and we just didn't really.
And we-
it's not that we didn't care, but we're just like
We saw each other for the wedding. We took
Yeah.
pictures
Yeah.
before. I'm not superstitious.
Day before?
Day of.
No, the day
like
of.
before
Oh,
the
wow.
wedding.
Before we got
You were
married.
getting ready.
So you this is the problem with weddings. This is why weddings suck.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're fine. Anyways, this is why most of them
They
suck.
suck.
Is the bride and the groom don't want to see each other before, right?
Yeah.
So they get fully ready,
Yeah.
and then so what comes after the wedding? The reception, right?
Yeah.
The party part. But what if you've ever, how have you been to many weddings?
A few.
Do you ever find that you go to the reception and you're waiting
A long
hours
time for the bride
for
to show up.
stuff
Oh,
to
for
get
them to-
going?
Sorta. Well, sometimes.
Maybe
yeah.
not hours, but
Yeah. It
it could
takes
be
a
up to
while. It's like, all right,
It's
there's
because,
food. There's
it's because
appetizers.
they
Yeah.
haven't seen
'Cause they're
each other
taking the
yet.
pictures.
Uh-huh.
So now they're taking now that
All
they're
the
married and they're allowed to
photos.
see each other, they're taking every variation
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Me and Amanda and my grandma,
Yeah.
my grandma and just Amanda, me and just my grandma, and you're like, we're all in one picture. Let's just get this done.
Yeah.
So we just did all that before. We said,
Okay.
screw
Yeah,
it.
we
just
did a
all that before.
majority of our
Oh,
pictures
okay.
before.
So the second we
Because you
got
guys wanted to eat?
yeah, so the
And just
have a
second
party?
we got
we had
married.
lumpia at our wedding, okay?
Yeah, we did.
Heck yeah.
The second we got married, we were just like we ended up we still took a few pictures afterwards.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
told people, yo, fellowship hall's right there, go for it. We just did like buffet
Oh,
style.
cool.
Like we had a ton of food.
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
mom and her grandma spent hundreds
We did
on just
us-
like, meat and stuff.
We did us and the wedding party
Yeah.
first, and then the family photos we let them stay in the chapel
Oh,
wall,
okay.
and so it was just us, and we just did the quick family ones. But I didn't care, like just wanted to get it done.
So Mark's been talking a lot. I want to
Yeah,
ask
he
you
likes to
though.
talk a lot.
I want to ask you though.
Yeah.
You said you were ready to go.
Yeah.
So you did all the photo stuff, and then like, what was it like from your perception? Because he's driving around picking everybody up, buying pants.
So
What are you doing?
I bought the pants at like 7 in the morning.
The way the church is set up, it's not very big.
Just
Yeah.
driving around buying pants.
I think I'll buy these pants.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Ooh,
there's
should I get these? And Amanda's like, can we get the show on the
I'm
road?
done.
Corduroys.
Hair and makeup, and Mark's just like trying on pants
What do you
still.
think of these?
They're like fitting him, trying to do like the measuring. The way the church is set up is, you've got like a rectangular church, and then there's a nursery where people take their children
Babies.
for babies,
Yeah.
and so it's glass, and then there's curtains. So that's where I was, so that I
Hanging out with the babies?
no, there
babies
wasn't.
in there.
No, there wasn't any babies in there. That's where like I got like not got ready. Like I got ready, but like my husband saw me before the wedding, but most people, everyone else, they don't see you
Yeah.
as well because
My name is Mark. They know me.
yeah.
What up, you?
And so I'm back there, and I'm like, man,
With the babies.
no babies.
All right, with the. All right,
In
you're
the
back.
ba- Me-
You're hiding.
Just and so
Yeah.
it's like me and my maid of honor, and we're back there, and we're like, man, time is ticking.
How many pants does this guy have to
Like,
buy?
God, how many people is he picking up?
Mhm.
He's having problems finding pants. What's going on?
Yeah.
His grandparents hadn't shown up, and so I'm like, peeking
Were you guys
through.
texting?
Gosh.
No, because for one, oh no, we had cell phones.
Yeah,
this
we
this
did.
back
I
in this
don't-
back in 2007, so like we didn't have smartphones and
Yeah.
stuff yet, but
I don't remember.
we still had phones. No, because like she's still busy getting. It ended up not being
Yeah,
a huge
but I
deal.
remember
Yeah.
like peeking through, and I was like, man, like it's about time. I don't know.
Mhm.
And so somebody asked me later. They're like, oh, did you think he got cold feet and left? I was like, that never crossed my mind. I was just
Yeah.
like I noticed.
She
it-
knew I was picking people up.
Yeah.
and
You
that's-
never at any point were nervous.
No, just being in front of all the people. I was
That
like,
Yeah.
that was a little nerve wracking.
And my dad kissed me on the cheek. I didn't really. Sorry, Dad. He knew that though. I was like,
Yeah.
It was like a weird display
dad.
of affection, and
Oh, okay. It's
I
just not used to it.
yeah, we don't really
The only
do
thing
that.
that was
so-
weird is like our what do you call them? The audience, the congregation.
Yeah.
Our audience.
The
People
the,
checking you out.
Yeah.
No, it was like I'm standing up there, and it's taken a while.
Mhm.
I guess I kind of had one of those moments too, where people probably were like looking at me like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
something's just happening, like,
When
and
will
they're
it
like,
start?
"Did
She
I'm
left.
like-
Yeah. I
Um,
did leave. No, I'm just
but we're standing up there. It's taking a while, and then like people are coming in.
Yeah.
The show's getting on the road. Amanda walks up, and everyone just like turns, and I'm like, And then they like
You're like,
turn
what
back
am I, chop liver?
Well, no,
Look at me.
no. The thing is, when the bride comes in and the music starts, everyone's supposed to stand
Yeah.
and watch her walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
They all just like turn and then they all just like look back at me, and she's
They
like about to go,
Oh.
and I do this,
Yeah.
and then everyone stood up.
I didn't remember that, but now that you're saying it,
And you're like, I am so powerful.
I literally.
But I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with these people? I'm just like,
Well, did the
Well,
had the music
it
started?
was a chunk of
yeah,
your
like
family.
like it just gotten
Yeah.
going, and then they all just
So it's
like,
like
look
da,
forward,
da, da, da.
and she starts to walk, and I'm just like,
Stand up, everybody.
is
I
wrong
don't,
with these
I don't really remember that, but
Do you remember our friend, the guy whose family like I grew up with, Sugar Spaghetti? Shout out.
magic.
His mom had made a bunch of lumpia for us, and
Is that sugar
so
spaghetti?
lumpia. You don't know what lumpia is?
You know what
Do you know what
lumpia is?
egg rolls are?
Yes.
So
Lumpia
lumpia
is better
is
than egg
Filipino,
rolls.
but except like no veggies and stuff, and it's
There's
tightly
some,
rolled.
but it's more meat
Oh,
than
okay.
veggies, and egg rolls are
Is
usually.
it still fried?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
in the
Okay.
same.
It's just like
buffalo.
tightly rolled, but just mostly just meat. And
Sounds
stuff.
good.
They're delicious.
All right.
So good.
We you know, like I said, like we sent everyone to go get food, and when we did go over there, he comes over with a paper towel because we finally sat down. He's
Yeah.
like, people attacked the lumpia, so I got some for you guys.
Aw.
Another fun fact about
Nice
our
guy.
wedding. Yeah, another fun fact about our wedding.
Wait.
Our what?
I thought that was Marlene that did it.
No, it was Patrick that went and like
Oh.
grabbed
Yeah.
some for us.
I-
Marlene didn't think about you at all.
Marlene's
Marlene
family's
did
the one
shit.
that made him, though.
It
Not
wasn't-
not Patrick's family.
Oh,
No, no,
Small
no.
detail. What
That
were you
I know,
saying?
sorry.
Yeah.
but another fun fact about our wedding: our high school teacher was there.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't
Oh.
know how I
we
got
ended
here.
up getting
And
like,
my
really.
one of my middle school teachers.
Oh wow.
We ended up getting really close with our high school teacher.
Yeah.
So
That's
Mr.
cool.
Mr. Pettigrew was there too. He was my 5th grade. He was actually my dad and my uncle's 5th grade teacher.
So you guys are almost at the big exciting part when you guys do your vows and everything. So you're walking down the aisle, everybody stood up. What was that moment like? You're watching Amanda go down the aisle. You're going down the aisle.
what is this? Pockets full of soup?
No, I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious to know what that experience was like for you. I've never been married. I don't know what that would be like.
Me and
to be in that
Amanda are
situation.
just like, and I don't know how to explain this to people.
We don't love
We're-
each other.
No, like we're just so fucking weird.
Yeah,
Like we're just weird. Like
No,
we
it's
just
true.
we're just like, let's just get married. Let's just get this done.
just do it.
So we can
He
live
didn't
together?
cry. I don't think I really cried. I probably got a little.
Oh, when you were getting
emotional.
married.
Yeah, and I think
You weren't
know,
nervous going down the aisle? Mark's just like, come on, let's get this done.
Like Lumpia's getting cold,
Yeah,
y'all.
We
Yeah.
were really worried.
No, it's
about
not.
that.
Yeah, it wasn't that. I'm just like, let's just get this done. But I'm just like, I don't know. We're just weird. We're just, I don't know. We're just
But
like,
no,
let's just get married.
I just remember walking down, and it's nerve wracking having everyone watch you, and you're
Yeah.
like, all right. And then we got up there, and my niece was being a little stinker,
Yeah.
and she was back there. She was all mad because Mark
Yeah.
was all, stop it.
Because they're all like, we gave them like pillows and they're all like spinning
yeah,
their
she was.
pillows.
I mean, she was
You
like.
gave kids a thing at
But
a
so,
wedding
like-
where they're
so,
supposed
like,
to be. Yeah.
here's the
and they were
thing,
like
so, like,
6, you
yeah.
know, and she was goofing off,
Um,
and Mark was like, "Stop it!" She was like, mean mugging. We got pictures of it. I mean, she was so bad. So I think you just take in everything that's going to go wrong
Yeah.
or not the way you plan. If
So
you
for
do
you-
that, it'll be fine.
What about when you said I dude? Anything?
Wait,
Was it
what
cool?
do you mean?
At any point, did this moment in your life have any weight to it? Like you're just
No,
like it was
we're
just
still-
like
we're
it was
still
just
waiting
like
for the weight.
whatever. And like we got married. Like you have rings, right?
Mine's at home.
So you guys said I do. You
Yeah.
put the rings on each other, and
Yeah.
it's like holy crap, we're married. Like you never had. You're just like, ugh, finally, let's go eat. Like there's no weight whatsoever. Do you know what I'm getting at? 'Cause
We
you're just
were
like
so-
we had to do all this stuff, and then
Yeah.
like I finally got the ring, and I was like,
See,
thank
because here's the
God.
thing, like, especially since I've moved up here.
Yeah.
So, like, you have those, like, when people have money,
Mhm.
the wedding gets just, like, way more built up
Yeah.
than what they normally are. So it's like,
Yeah.
I've seen, like, you know, we have different friends up here. Like, I know different people now, follow certain people on Twitter. And it's like you have all these, like, they have all their industry friends and they all come and you see them all dressed up in their, like, tuxes together. And it's like,
I'm
like
not
the
talking
bride
about
is
that though.
But I feel like that's what makes it different is that they've been planning this for like 2 years. Me and Amanda, like, it was literally just like 3 weeks from now, let's
It
have a
was on a whim.
potluck and we'll end up
okay.
getting
You know what
married
I mean?
in front of
like
you
we've
know.
been together.
So
like,
it never connected to you, like when you put that ring on your significant, like Amanda, you on Mark.
I think we were already
Like-
just kind of there.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of one of those things where we're like,
I think
this
when
that's
you're
why
there,
we-
you're
that's
there.
why
I
we-
think
that's why we chose to get married, is because we were like,
Yeah.
well, we know we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together, so we might as well get married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I-
that's kind of
And
what
how
it
long
was.
were you together? A year, 2
3 years.
3.
And you're just like, that's it. Like it's done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think because
Huh.
we had been together so young, and you know, in high school, like your friends try to break you up from each other. Your friends, like all of our friends, like his guy friends didn't like me, and my girlfriends didn't. You know what I mean? They want you to themselves. A lot
just
of
wanted
times.
me.
Oh, they get jealous of your time.
Yeah,
I can kinda see
yeah,
that.
Yeah. So I had
Yeah.
friends try to break us up. He had friends try to break us up, and so like I've seen a lot of people our age that they let that happen. Like, oh yeah, my friend's right. You know, you don't treat me right. And I think you know sometimes you have to just take someone for who they are and not be so set on making them like perfect.
Something
and then
different.
yeah, and so like Mark and I have grown. We're not the same people we were when we were 15, 16 years old when we were dating, but like I learned early on like not to try and change him, because I tried to do that. Like, I want you to be where I want you to be, when I want you to be, and answer the phone. You know, I was that typical girlfriend, and I changed that because it wasn't working and I didn't want to lose him. And so I think if you accept people for who they are and help them grow to be better, and you yourself try to be better, then the relationship just naturally progresses.
Huh.
We've hardly had, and we fight, we try to kill each other, and we hate each other, and believe me, the divorce word has been thrown when we've had fights. Like, that happens. I think that's pretty normal,
Maybe like I don't know.
but I'm saying, like, you
There-
get in a
there
big
have
fight,
been-
you
there
get
have been
mad.
heavy
it's like,
fights.
We've been
Yeah.
married 10 years.
Yeah.
And eventually, there is this
Yeah.
point, like maybe once or twice,
I
where
don't
we
even
were just
mean in,
like,
all
where we were.
seriousness. It's just like you're just
No, where we were
so
just
over
like,
the
we were
moment.
just like, you get over that moment and you're
Yeah.
just like,
That was dumb.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you say things and you do things. And so, like, I think, like, as long as you communicate after that, like, what we usually do is go separate rooms, get away from each other for an hour, do our own thing, and then one of us will come, like, sauntering back in, like, all right, are we done? And
I'm
are you
usually
done
I'm
being
u-
mad
I'm
at
usually
me?
hungry eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use this stuff.
He's like, are
Like,
you
yo,
done being
are
mad
you
at me?
done? Can we go to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's so pointless to be mad that you're just like, what are we fighting about again? I don't know. And so I think, but then we've grown a lot. We've had those communications and things like that. And
That's really sweet to hear that
Oh.
you kind of went
Oh,
through
lordy.
Mark's so bored. He's like,
know.
I went through this. I don't care.
I know.
Marriage.